I need revenge. Aryna Sabalenka wants Battle of Sexes rematch against Nick Kyrgios. World number 1 Aryna Sabalenka wants a rematch with Nick Kyrgios after losing their Battle of the Sexes exhibition in Dubai. Unhappy with the modified rules, she wants a full court and 2 serves next time, backing exhibition tennis ahead of Brisbane. I need revenge. Aryna Sabalenka wants a Battle of the Sexes rematch against Nick Kyrgios. Revenge is usually described as a dark emotion, something whispered about in myths and tragedies. But in sport, revenge wears a different face. It is not about bitterness, it is about memory. About unfinished points, missed chances, and the quiet promise an athlete makes to themselves. Next time will be different. For Aryna Sabalenka, revenge does not come with anger in her eyes. It comes with a smile, a spark, and a challenge thrown directly into the spotlight. I need revenge. The words sound playful, but behind them lies a competitor who does not forget. The echo of the first battle, the idea of a battle of the sexes, match carries history like an old stadium carries noise. Billie Jean King once turned a tennis court into a cultural battleground. Since then, every mention of such a match is heavy with symbolism, strength versus strength, skill versus skill, and the constant question of comparison. When Aryna Sabalenka previously shared the court with Nick Kyrgios, it was not about trophies or rankings. It was about spectacle. 2 explosive personalities. 2 fearless hitters. 2 players who treat the tennis ball like an object that personally offended them. Kyrgios, with his effortless power and unpredictable flair. Sabalenka, with raw force, relentless intensity, and a roar that shakes arenas. The first encounter ended without the ending Sabalenka wanted. Not humiliation, but not satisfaction either. And for athletes like her, that is the most dangerous outcome of all. Because satisfaction ends stories. But dissatisfaction writes sequels. I need revenge is not a threat. It's a promise. When Sabalenka says she wants revenge, she is not talking about proving a point to the world. She is talking about proving something to herself. Revenge, in this sense, is not destructive. It is creative. It is waking up earlier for training. It is hitting one more serve after everyone else has left the court. It is replaying a moment in your mind and asking, what if I had gone bigger? Sabalenka's game is built on courage. She does not tiptoe into rallies. She storms them. Every shot carries intention, and every match is treated like a statement. Wanting a rematch against Kyrgios is not about gender, ego, or controversy, it is about challenge, and Sabalenka has never run from one. The fire of 2 unapologetic personalities. If this rematch ever happens, it would not be quiet. Nick Kyrgios does not believe in silence. He thrives on chaos, on rhythm-breaking slices, on trick shots that feel half genius and half rebellion. He plays tennis like jazz, improvised, emotional, sometimes messy, always honest. Sabalenka, on the other hand, is thunder. Her presence is physical. When she strikes the ball, it sounds different. When she screams, "Come on," it is not for the crowd, it is for herself, to remind her body that it can still give more. Put these 2 on the same court again, and the match becomes theater, not man versus woman, but fire versus fire. What revenge really means in sport. Revenge in sport is misunderstood. It is not about hurting the opponent, it is about rewriting the narrative. For Sabalenka, revenge means playing freer, not tighter. Trusting her power, not doubting it. Walking onto the court without apology. It means accepting the risk of failure again. Because courage is choosing risk over comfort. In a world that often tries to soften female athletes with labels, Sabalenka refuses. She is loud. She is emotional. She is powerful. Wanting a rematch against Kyrgios is her way of saying, I belong in any conversation about competition, and she does not ask politely. The crowd, the cameras, the pressure. A battle of the sexes rematch would not just be about tennis. The cameras would zoom in on every reaction. Social media would argue before the first ball was struck. Every point would be overanalyzed, but Sabalenka knows pressure. Grand Slam finals do not come with silence. Expectations do not come with mercy. If anything, pressure sharpens her. Revenge does not mean guaranteeing victory. It means being willing to step back into the storm. Kyrgios as the perfect opponent. Revenge needs the right opponent. Nick Kyrgios is perfect because he does not play safe. He does not hide behind excuses. He brings everything he is onto the court: brilliance, frustration, laughter, risk. There is respect in that. A rematch between Sabalenka and Kyrgios would not feel forced. It would feel natural. Two athletes unafraid of judgment, unafraid of noise, unafraid of losing in public. Because only those unafraid of losing can truly chase revenge. More than a match. If the rematch happens, the result will matter, but not as much as the message. It would say that women's power does not need disclaimers. That competition does not need categories to be exciting. That revenge can be playful, proud, and fearless. Sabalenka does not need revenge because she is angry. She needs it because she remembers, and memory is the most powerful fuel an athlete has. The final thought: some athletes chase titles. Some chase records. Some chase legacy. Aryna Sabalenka, in this moment, is chasing a feeling, the feeling of unfinished business. I need revenge. Not because she lost, but because she knows she can be more. And if the court lights up again with Sabalenka on one side and Kyrgios on the other, it will not be about settling the past. It will be about daring the future to try and stop them.